ఓం శ్రీ గురుభ్యో నమః. అందరికీ నమస్కారం. You see, in this video, let us examine what is simplicity in life. See, things appear to be very simple, and things which are very simple are not at all attractive to any human being. See, why man has developed such kind of mistrust, disbelief and complexity towards simple in life, because he wants to accept only challenges in life. So he is elated when he puts some effort and achieves something. Every man is elated, and he found that his source of happiness lies not in being simple, but in putting efforts and achieving something or other. So, why? Because a simple man is not the goal of any human society. So everybody around us wants us to become somebody else or something else than your present state of your being or nature. So in that context, everybody, and they give number of examples. If you want to go in the field of cricket, and somebody who is in the limelight at that time should be your goal. Like that, in case of business, professions, studies, education, what not, in everything. So they put some kind of examples, and they exhort you and they encourage you to become something else than what you are now. Simplicity means being with yourself at ease, with peace and joy. That is simplicity. You see, in the world, nobody has become an expert in all the areas of activities existing in the world. Anybody, even who has reached the highest peak in his profession or in his ambition to become and has become and scaled to that heights and peaks, also feels dejected at times, because even if a man who climbed the Everest feels that they reach a vast and infinite space beyond it to reach the sky. So, even somebody wants to become a president of any country, he may become the president or prime minister of that country, but he feels inferior when they reach somebody who has excelled in his other areas of activity like music, poetry, business, etc., etc., so on and so forth. So, suppose for example, you take a movie. In a movie, the hero is the hero for the entire story, but he feels inferior when he compares or his knowledge or his skills in music and poetry, because he feels inferior to the legends of music, say for instance M. Balamurali Krishna or M.S. Subbulakshmi in India, and so many other legends in the respective countries. So, the point here is why it is so. Whatever peaks you reach, you find that someone or other is already ahead of you, because it is a circle. In a circle, life is a circle. So, in a circle, you find always that somebody is already ahead of you. Life is multi-dimensional. So, you can't expect to become an expert in all the fields or areas of activity. So, only one can choose one kind of activity which suits his nature and can excel in that area of activity. So, a master or guru, he awakens you, he shakes you up to this reality of being simple, of simplicity. He awakens you to the reality of your own being, so which you can enjoy at times when you are with yourself. He awakens that tremendous beauty of innocence in you, and when you experience that moment of innocence, you become like a child. So, the child has got that innocence, and innocence is a magnet of receptivity to the revelations of the existence or of truth of God. So, unless you have that receptivity in the heart, you will not be able to experience the truth and God or divinity. So, in this connection, Socrates in his last statement on the deathbed has said like this: when I was young, I thought I know everything. So, when I have become somewhat mature, I come to know that many things I do not know. Then I used to indulge in arguments with people on various aspects. Because of my argumentative capacity, they felt that I know, but the fact is I do not know about that subject or in detail, but I used to argue vehemently. So, on this last day of my life, I realized one fact: I do not know anything. So, he is one of the very world known intelligentsia in the world of Greece. So, the scientific fact is that our brain, the human brain, is has got so much intelligence, has developed so much intelligence, and it can create so much intelligence. Why? What is the reason? See, in fact, if you observe the animals, the brains of the dolphin and also the elephant are bigger than the human brain, but they do not have, the animals do not have the intelligence. Why? Because they all walk with 4 legs on the earth. So, the elephant walks with 4 legs on the earth. Similarly, other animals also. So, the law of gravitation is there, you know it. So, the law of gravitation works on the body of each and every animal, because it is walking with 4 legs on the earth. So, however bigger the brain is, the gravitational pull all over the body does not allow to create the intelligence. Whereas in the human being is having a brain. So the brain is in the head, as you all know it. So what happens? Because when he walks on his two legs, the heart has to pump the blood to the head, where the brain is situated. The brain is a biocomputer, so having all the subtle nerves and cells. So it's a very delicate and fragile cells and nerves. So if the blood comes like a flood, then it will do the immense damage. So all cells may be broken. So that's why when man walks on his two legs, the heart is pumping the blood to the brain against the gravitation of the earth. So it cannot pump the blood like a flood, because it cannot, because of the gravitation, the pull of the earth, it cannot pump. So it pumps, as it pumps the heart against the gravitation, the brain receives the blood continuously to the extent required only in a slow pace. So all cells and nerves of the brain work continuously without any interruption, and because of that it has got the capabilities, the more and more capabilities to create and to eject the intelligence. So simplicity. So man is a kind of a tremendous evolution in the process of creation. So simplicity will not attract anybody towards you, but the tremendous beauty of the innocence creates receptivity which demystifies, which has got and develops the capability to understand and be receptive to the revelations of the existence. So being simple is healthy and blissful. Becoming something else is injurious to the health and bliss of both body and mind. So be simple, honest, and enjoy the tranquility and bliss of divinity at all times. Thank you.